All right, writers, I am so excited. We are done with fiction and we are moving into our next unit, and it is going to be nonfiction information and writing. And let me tell you something. You know, I come in this classroom and I get on these videos for you, and I always think like, I'm the teacher, I'm going to teach these kids something. But during this unit of writing, you are going to be teaching me so many things, because you are full of knowledge. You are full of information, and you know things about topics that I have no idea about. Like, you talk about video games, and you talk about sports, and you talk about baseball players, and all of these things that I have no idea about. So you are going to get to be such a good teacher for me this unit, and I'm so excited to read your writing so that I can become more informed about your world of things, if that's what you want to say. So as we start this unit, we are going to talk about how I write information stories. And today, you're going to get to write your very first informational story. We're going to write so many different topics, and it's going to be great. You're going to love it. You guys love to write nonfiction, which I think is super cool, because that means you've got lots of information that you want to share with other people. So before we get started, I want you to do something. I want you to think for a second about a topic that you think you're an expert on. One that you could teach others about. So think about that topic. What could that topic be? So I'm going to stop for a minute. I'm going to let you think. A topic that you're an expert on. Are you thinking of things that you often do? Maybe? Are you thinking about things that you just love? Are you thinking about a place you like to visit a lot? Like, what is going through your mind about a topic you're an expert at? I think I'm an expert at drinking coffee. Coffee would be my topic. So I know all kinds of things about coffee. I know how coffee is made. I know where different coffees come from. I know where to go buy coffees. I know how to make specialty coffees. I know all kinds of things about coffee. So coffee is something that I could teach other people about without looking up information. Like, all of this has to come from my own head right now. So today I want to teach you that before writers can write an information book, they plan how their book will go. You plan your book by thinking about your topic, like we just did, touching and telling a page, sketching what you want to write on that page, and then writing. Then you repeat that for the next page. So when we were talking about fiction stories, there was different things that we talked about how to come up with fiction stories. We talked about you have to observe other things. I think about my own life. I think about all this stuff. Characters. So today we're going to talk about how to write an informational book. So first, you have to think of something you could teach somebody. Like I said, I could teach you all about coffee. 2, you're going to touch a page, tell the part of your topic you plan to teach, and then draw out that part. So hold on, let me get a little booklet I'm going to show you. So these are the booklets that we use in class, and I will post this for you to have also. But when I think of my topic, so my whole book is going to be labeled coffee, okay? I'm going to touch a page and tell the part of your topic you plan to teach. So I'm not just going to like all of a sudden start saying, oh, coffee's so delicious. There's different flavors. You can get it in Costa Rica. You can go to Starbucks. Like, it'd be all jumbled up. So I have to think about one part of this coffee first. So I think first I'm going to say there's different kinds of coffee. So right here. There are different kinds of coffee in this world. There are lattes and cappuccinos. There's black coffee. Some people prefer flavored coffee. And I'm going to talk about the different kinds of coffee. Okay. So this whole page is only about different kinds of coffees. Like, there's all kinds of coffees in the world. Okay. Then I would write that page. So I'm not going to move on until I have written this page about all the different kinds of coffees. Touch and tell and sketch the next page and then write it. So then I might say, coffee comes from beans. And so right here, I'm going to tell the process of how coffee is made. So first, it grows in a lot of different countries. They grow the coffee in the fields and it becomes a bean. And then they usually roast them in a factory, and then it gets grinded up into grounds, and then they put it into packaging, and different companies buy it and flavor it and then ship it out to the store. So right here, this page will be all about how the coffee is made. It starts from a bean in a field. So that whole page is only about how coffee is made. Still on the topic of coffee, but the topic of how it was made. Okay, and then I might go on to the next one. I might talk about coffee shops. So there are many coffee shops throughout the world. Starbucks is one of my kids' favorite places to go get coffee. I prefer like a whole hole-in-the-wall coffee shop. Usually their coffees are a little more expensive and fancier, and they have espresso machines and cappuccino machines that make specialty coffees. So I would talk about coffee shops and where you could find the coffee. And then I might just talk about why I love coffee, but that's not informational, so I wouldn't want to do that. Only going to give the facts. So it is important that you think about what you're going to do first. You're going to touch each page and then talk about, talk. What am I going to write? Then I'm going to sketch it. So I might just put like a coffee bean in a field with some workers or something like that, our factory over here. Or I might put a big picture of Starbucks if it was a Starbucks page about where to find coffee. And you're going to do that for each page. We're looking for about a 4-page informational booklet right now. And as we go through this unit, our booklets, informational booklets, will get bigger. So I want you thinking about, what is that one topic that I really know a lot about, I'm an expert at? And that's what you're going to do your booklet on today.